All right, so Ivan has been running an agency for 3 years. Imagine running an agency for 3 years, joining Digital Launchpad, and then within your first 30 days, signing your biggest ever contract, your biggest ever deal in 3 years. And all because he went through one of the many, many, many programs that you get inside of Digital Launchpad. He went through Pen to Profit. He managed to learn that one sort of last piece that he needed as an agency owner, copywriting. And he even says in the interview that he didn't feel a need to go through the sales program because he was quite strong in that. And that's really the beauty of Digital Launchpad. Like it's a massive buffet. You pick what you want to go through. And maybe for this month, this is the skill you need to learn. And next month, you want to learn that skill. But long story short, went through the copywriting program and boom, signed his biggest ever deal because of it. So I'm gonna let this student interview roll right now between Ali, who's our Chief Product Officer, and Ivan.
Ivan, nice to meet you. My name is Ali. You may have seen me in Digital Launchpad. Thank you very, very much for taking the time to join me on this call today. Just kind of really wanted to speak to you and get an idea of your experience so far, how Digital Launchpad has benefited you, and a little bit more about you, what you were doing before Digital Launchpad and how you're getting on now.
Of course. So my name is Ivan. I'm one of the managing director of Studio 12. We're based in the UK. We basically specialize on making websites for small businesses to large businesses. We have been trading for about 3 years now, but before that, we had another agency, which is a marketing agency, which really didn't work out for me. And then, I decided to invest in myself and invest in the business by joining Digital Launchpad.
And am I right in thinking that you set your agency up with your wife? Is that something that you had before you joined Digital Launchpad?
Correct, yes. Yeah.
When you joined Digital Launchpad, what were the sort of expectations? What were you looking to get out of the program? Was anything in particular, any particular course or anything that you'd seen online that you thought, okay, I want to join Digital Launchpad and really benefit from that?
I think for me, because, as what Iman did say on the course as well, I did watch a lot of YouTube videos about how to run a business, how to run an agency, and they all say exactly the same. And I feel like it's just a waste of time for me. So what I'm really hoping to get from this course, which I'm already getting from this course, is just the mentality, improvements on my mentality, confidence, and as well as just the drive itself, because the community itself, everybody's so motivated. And it does help me as an individual who is currently running an agency right now. And I feel more motivated seeing other people motivated as well, which I was lacking on before I actually joined the Digital Launchpad.
So would you say that the community aspect of it is something that's really, really benefited you? I mean, obviously there's a lot of people in there, very hungry, very motivated. So has the networking aspect also benefited you beyond just the course aspect of it?
100%, yeah. I think, having that Discord in place, I just get to interact with people within the course, which is great. And obviously with you guys as well, it was just great.
Amazing. So what course did you actually select when you came in? Was there a particular one? Obviously we've got sales, we've got Pen to Profit, we've got the Mike Thurston course, we've got so many different courses. Which particular one did you target when you joined?
So originally I went with the Pen to Profit. Because I was terrible at copywriting in general. Yeah. So I feel like, this will benefit me the most, because the fact that it will teach me the basics and also the advanced, and just kind of like giving me a bit of a shortcut on how to do the things, because there is templates that are being provided, which is great. And now I'm watching Digital Dawn because, it's just, I need to build my personal branding in some sense of form. So, but Pen to Profit has been quite a massive hit for me, because I don't know if you've seen the first student that I posted on Discord, and that was from Pen to Profit, just trying to close that deal from an email.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, actually, Pen to Profit is one of the courses that is taught by Luis, who's actually the CMO of Educate. So it's somebody who's got a vast amount of experience in that industry. And to make that kind of package available, we take tremendous pride in bringing so much high quality education to people. And yeah, Lewis's course is amazing. And obviously we've got the copyright section where you can post your copy, have it reviewed, have it checked, and get that sort of feedback loop going as well. So in terms of trying to get an understanding of, once you've then completed the Pen to Profit course, you've gone through it all, you've networked in the community a little bit, how has that translated into your business? As in, how has that benefited you directly within the business?
I think it did help me, create the system in place. Because running an agency, running a business in particular, is actually having a system in place, right? And I think that's kind of like the biggest factor of what is missing in our business right now, which is the writing system, the outreach by writing on DM, emails, and so on. And I think that's kind of like, what we're missing on as a business, because right now we're only a team of 7, but we don't have that, capability of, what do we need to write on an email? How do we format this? And that course definitely helped us a lot.
Yeah. And have you taken the time to watch any of the other courses? Because I think one of the things that I often say to students is, irrespective of what business you're in, whether you're in agency, whether you're in any other kind of online business, the beauty is we're teaching you every kind of skill. So there's sales, there's email marketing, there's so many aspects that you can actually learn to develop your skills in business. So have you had a chance to watch any of the others, or have you looked for the sales course, the Mike Thurston course, and things like that?
I'm due to start the sales one, but because I've been in sales for about 7 years now myself, and I feel I probably will know some few bits there, but I'm sure there's loads of hidden gems in that course. But there's something that I really need to learn, which is personal branding as well, which is Digital Launchpad. It just came out today, which is great. So yes, I'm just binging that and then just trying to improve from that and onwards. But sales wise, I think that will be the next part for me.
Absolutely. So I think the networking aspect, again, it's massive, because you're coming in and meeting like-minded people. That helps you develop, it helps you grow, it helps you build often friends for life, really, in this kind of place. So if you could just expand a little bit on that, I'm curious to know how the online journey has been and the networking journey has been for you.
Of course. So originally, when I my first networking part, lifted up when I posted up first win on the wins section, the win channel, and then people are just constantly reaching out, like, how did I do it? What did you do? What course were you doing? And my answer is always saying, like, I don't know how to do copywriting a lot, so I did Pen to Profit. But a lot of them will just constantly ask me, do I have any slots for the business to actually teach them how to do sales, and actually give them a live platform where they can play around, and that's been the biggest factor of the business, because me as an individual, I came from nothing as well. And I feel like giving out opportunities like that will definitely help someone else as well. So currently I'm talking to a lot of people and just trying to give them some tips as well, trying to give them something to use as a platform, which is our business, just trying to learn from it. And then those people will just say, hey, I've met this guy called Ivan, maybe he's willing to teach you some few things. And again, it's a playground for us. So at the end of the day, as long as we can help, then I'm more than happy to provide.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing I often tell people as well in communities like Digital Launchpad. You share value with people. It doesn't have to be like what you're getting in return. You share value, you help enough people, and it just works in a way where you then become such a valuable member of the community that people then reach out to you for everything. And it's that sort of domino effect that happens when you really, really share value in a network. And I think you're a great example of that as well. I mean, I think it's amazing. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, here's somebody who had an agency, joined Digital Launchpad, did one of our courses. Now his agency has like improved no end in terms of like your copyright. You've also made friends, you've met people, you are offering people opportunities. I think that's an absolute shining example of actually what we want from Digital Launchpad. So I actually commend you and take my hat off to you for that. That's absolutely fantastic. I mean, your success is our success. That's the whole way that this whole thing is planned out. Like, we measure how well we're doing as a business by how well our students are doing. So yeah, it's fantastic to sort of hear your story, and yeah, just amazing, bro. Really, I'm really thrilled to have this opportunity to speak to you. And I think going forward as well, I think we're going to see great things from you and a great career. And yeah, just amazing to hear, bro. Honestly, I'm so happy right now, because this is like one of the best examples of what we're looking for. So yeah, amazing. And again, thank you so much for your time. And yeah, I look forward to seeing what the future brings for you.
Thank you so much, Ali.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Bye-bye.